This show is 110% Scottish, so if you think we're talking too fast, then make sure to slow it down with the playback speed button on whatever platform you're listening on. And last but not least, there's definitely offensive language featured, so if you're a minor or a pussy, switch off now.
I'm Miss Jackson. Woo, I am for real. I didn't know that. Oh, never meant to make you apologize. I apologize, a true, but I don't know if that's the words. Is that the words?
Not even fucking remotely, but hiya, welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of Wits The Motherfucking Goss. I need to stop saying motherfucking, that's no the name. Wits The Goss, guys. Wits The Goss. What's the goss? Hold the motherfucking.
Shaking that stirred, baby.
Feeling good, sister, today.
Feeling better than we have the rest of the week. Fuck me.
Fuck me, by the way.
The international banking system fucked.
I don't want to say too much, whatever, guys. You know what I'm saying? The business is business and all that, but fuck me. Girl bossing, I want to tee off.
Guys, honestly, there's not many times that I'd want to be back in the UK, but here's a few quick reasons. Next day delivery, instant banking. See, in Australia, the banking system does my fucking chops in.
Yeah.
It just does my chops in. Like,
so we've been on back and forth to accountants and fucking back and forth to...
Even my mate transferred me $100 2 days ago. Is it here? Nah.
Guys, honestly, it's really...
Grinding my fucking gears,
yeah,
mate.
But anyway, new week, new us, new shaggy. I done my tan now night there, drinking like how you handed. Did you notice that when I came back?
Nah, not really, but you've always kind of got tan on there a bit.
True.
Yeah.
I never let it slide. Anyway.
What's been happening, sis? I've not seen you in a few days.
So guys, I went to bloody Brisbane on Saturday because basically my issue was, right, I was going to stay in Brisbane. My friend
and we went away on Friday night. We've been away all sorts of places.
So we went away on Friday night to the Sheraton in Gold Coast, right? And on Main Beach, guys. So if anybody's like in this area or come to Gold Coast, they have these really nice villas and are like, they would sleep like they sleep 4 adults because it's like 2 bedrooms.
Yeah,
two
it's the Sheraton, but it's not attached to the Sheraton. It's like these.
It is attached to it. It's still the same bit. It's just the villa part. Instead of being hotels.
Yeah,
like
it's not the main hotel. It's like a bit next to it.
Bloody beautiful, by the way, guys.
Gorgeous,
so if anybody's coming here
gorgeous.
and it's either you obviously want to spend a wee bag when it's just you, but if there's 4 of yous, guys, stay there.
It's worth the money, right? I'm not gonna lie.
To be a bit expensive,
but
very, very, very nice, very quiet. Feels like you're not in the Gold Coast, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's not surfers vibes, Broad Beach vibes at all.
Nah,
it's like pure beach.
We had a beautiful night. We literally 4 of us went up, celebrated our cousin's birthday, chilled out. It's so gorgeous. It sits 50 metres from the beach. You can literally see the waves, hear the waves crashing.
Aye, beautiful.
Beautiful. The only thing I will say, breakfast, dodge it, expensive, not worth it.
Yeah, we actually went to Zarafas instead.
Yeah, like you ain't getting me paying $48 for no shitty little buffet.
It was shite. Anyway, then so was away and all that. Who gives a fuck about being away? Basically, I just went away because I couldn't focus in the house, and I was going to pick up my friends from the airport, and her house was next to the airport. So I just went to her house a couple of days early, so I could literally hustle and bustle. I'm going to Scotland. I'm not going to Scotland. I'm going to. Well, yeah, no, I'm going to Scotland, but I'm going about. We told us in the last episode. You know, guys, I'm going out and about. She outside tonight, yeah, girls. That's where I'm going. So I've literally.
But you never said it. Never. She's trying to tell you she's got loads of collabs and shit planned in Europe. Potty plans,
work, doing the most, doing everything like that. Yeah, girl, pop my shit. They get it if I say that. They know what I'm up to. But if I say I'm somewhere popping my shit, I'm doing all. But. I popped my shit all weekend because I had to catch up on so much things because I was sick and I just was like, oh my fucking God.
And her boyfriend was sick for a week. I think she just wanted out the house.
No, guys, I told you in the last episode and I was actually being pure nice and I was like, oh my God, I wish I could take it away from him because he was that I can't say that. He was, it was brutal because a bitch like me works from home and is a hustler. I work my ass off. I couldn't do nothing because poor boy was fucking bedridden. I couldn't do nothing, man. I was breakfast, lunch and dinner. Like, I love being a housewife. I love the fact, I have these 2 lives that's like, woo! Guys, how rude. We just had to reset the cameras because Oceanlea's camera literally was full storage. I didn't even get that because...
still getting back in our seat. Get a second,
I
fuck's
know.
sake.
Well, I'm just filling them in and why it just abruptly cut out. What the fuck was I even rambling on about?
I don't know. Oh, going to Scotland. Oh, no, you're moaning about Jonathan.
Oh, my God. Oh my God, that was pure karma. That was pure talk. I wasn't moaning, right? I'm just saying it really puts a bitch off her stride when I've got so much going on. And he was sick, and I was like, I just had to, obviously you have to help your boyfriend, you have to help that's your person, don't you? You have to help them out.
Yeah, you were just
which
stuck
fair
taking care
dues,
of
no,
someone for
no
a
issue
week.
with that at all, but like I wish I could have took a week off, but like I literally had a full week planned of everything, and it just went,
Yeah, it's not as if
titties up in the air.
it's not as if a week you planned to do no work. You just had a week where you had lots of work planned
And I had
and then
none
couldn't
done.
get it done. And we had pods and stuff, and it was a bit of a nightmare, really.
So that's why there was only really one episode last week. We have the other episode. It's just not up yet.
Yeah, it's just not up yet.
time
But guys,
to
it's
edit yet.
coming.
It's coming. We like to tease. We were actually
Naughty,
talking
naughty,
the
you're
episode.
teasing me?
Yeah. Well, in fact, I was going to say we like to tease. We're actually talking this. We're talking to you right now, but actually by the time this is up, you would have seen the last episode where we were talking about fucking. I'm saying that as
Oh
if
my God, yeah.
I'm
of
so
course.
confused because I'm thinking, obviously, the next episode will already be up by the time this goes up. But what a bit of goss that was, by the way, with the Drake and Kendrick stuff into it. Filthy, filthy, filthy. But on Sunday night, Baddies, what do you think about Baddies on this network?
Right, I'm not going to lie. I've never watched it until recently when you've been sitting.
You never watched a full season, but
I've
you know.
never watched a full season of Baddies. I've watched, if I'm honest, right, I've got to be honest, I can tolerate about 5 minutes at a time. Even sometimes when, so me and B both work from home, and I'll be sitting at my computer and she might be in the living room, or B likes to just clean up with Baddies on, or like TV on in the background. So I'll hear it on, even with noise cancelling headphones. Sometimes I'm like, you need to turn that down. I cannot get on with my work because even with them in, I can still just hear it. But anyway, B says to me, she says, you need to come and watch this episode of Baddies. I says, B, I can't be fucked. And she says, please just come and watch it. Like,
Because at the end of the day, like Oceanlea's like, I don't want to watch it, right? But guys, we're a gossip channel.
I
Podcast and
know,
gossip.
I know.
And whether you hate it, like it, love it, Baddies is all over the fucking internet. It's
Yeah,
everywhere.
I know.
I
And
never
B
knew what it
loves it.
was for years because I've only got into it in the last few months. I just love it because I'm like, I've never seen nothing like it. Like I'm like,
It
I've
is
never seen TV like this.
smacking.
You have
like,
never seen TV like this, right? Like, but there's not just that. There is actual other networks. So there's this network, which obviously in Natalie Nunn, who's the creator, and she's the exec producer.
Yeah.
So background, I'm going to give you all the background. So most people, obviously, the gals that are watching it are Scottish and all that. I don't know if anybody's seen it. I'm going to use a background and pretend you haven't, right? So this show is called Baddies, and they have like, I think they're on their season 5, and right now they just started Baddies Caribbean. And the whole concept of this show is baddies, bad girls that are like hot, doing their shit, they out making money, like they're like money girls, they all do like different types of things and all that. But let's
What
be
is
real
the
here.
average job? What do they work as apart from being on Baddies? Do they have jobs?
You will like literally, some of them have been like some people in different seasons have been like sex workers.
Yeah,
like,
I know you said some of that, but-
it's very for the underground people. It's like girls that have
Do they
came for the
mention
come up.
this? Like, do they work on the show? Because obviously,
No, they
like,
just get
in
paid
earlier
stacks, and by the
seasons-
time they're on the show, people that are coming on the show, by the time you're on the show, you're an influencer and they're fucking
Right, okay.
doing all that. It's
for
not
the
like they
most
don't-
part, they are an influencer.
none of these
with a
people go back to
background.
normal jobs. Like,
Yeah, that's what I
most
thought,
of these
okay.
people are already hustling to be famous anyway. They all go on this to be famous because it's like the number one most watched show in, I think it is in the world. If not, it's definitely in the United States. Like it gets like 200. The last season got 200 million streams.
Right.
Like,
Either way, guys, you have never, and I
They
mean, never
are-
seen a show like it. Like,
guys, so like some of the looks these girls turn out, by the way. So like that's the thing. Some of them like so Natalie. So I never even gave them the background because I'm fucking rambling.
I know.
Stop talking,
guys,
No,
we
no.
have 2 cans of Red Bull
Oh,
before we start this.
But
and then
she
we get
keeps
going.
on talking and fucking when she talks, it's confused my brain because it's telling me all these things.
Right.
Stop talking, and I'm going to give them the fucking rundown. This is how the show started. So, if you remember, if we have older people that are watching or whatever, just in their late 20s or whatever, Bad Girls Club on Oxygen. Do you remember? Do we got it? Yes, no, whatever. Bad Girls Club was a show that was similar concept, well, no, as much fighting, beating each other's asses, like that type of shit. But it was more about these girls in LA. It's a Bad Girls Club. They had a house in LA and they would just basically go out every night partying. Kind of similar to that was what Baddies is like. But from that show, Natalie Nunn, who's the exec producer of Baddies, she came on, right? And obviously she left she left Bad Girls Club because Bad Girls
she
Club
was on Bad Girls Club.
she was on Bad Girls Club, but Bad Girls Club shut down, and that's a whole other story as well. So Bad Girls Club got sued by the Clermont twins. Who are those 2 twins? on Baddies.
Fuck off.
That's why they're there too. So her, and then do you know like the girl who's bald Jayla with the bald blonde hair?
Is all that when she's talking about that, she means most of them are on Bad Girls Club.
Most of them are all Bad Girls Club. So
okay.
that's the reason how over the different seasons, this is why you need to watch it. So because right now we're on Baddies Caribbean, but there's been Baddies Atlanta, which was all people, all girls from Bad Girls Club, all of them.
Yeah.
And then, but something else on the
Baddies
given.
East, Baddies West, and
No,
all that.
no, Baddies South was after Baddies Atlanta.
okay.
So Baddies South came out, and then that's when it really blew up, wasn't it? Because
okay.
they had all these different cast on. They had a couple of girls that were Bad Girls Club. Natalie's obviously head girl, but she obviously is like the creator, the fucking most, the boss. Everything ABCD she's doing right, apart from like editing and all that.
She's in her MacBook.
She's like up at right. Like
She's
me and
like,
you.
can you girls shut the fuck up? I'm trying to edit the last episode.
So basically, like, she's obviously brought this idea to Zeus Network because fuck no, she's been friends with the owners of Zeus Network, right?
Did Zeus have any big shows before it?
Not really. Nah. Like they had a few, like Jocelyn's Cabaret was popular. Have you seen that? Jocelyn Hernandez. She's so a lot of the people on Zeus Network come from either Bad Girls Club, Love and Hip Hop, a lot of very popular black dominated shows like Love and Hip Hop.
okay,
Do you know what I mean?
cool,
Are really
yeah.
for showing black excellence and all that. That's what it's all about. Like so that's why loads of them are musicians, loads of them are rappers, loads of them are stars doing their thing or like have different shows, just whatever the fuck they do. Like I don't know, Scotty with the
Guess in
body.
a way, it's kind
See
of
that
the first-
Scotland girl who's
Yeah.
on it. There's a girl called Scotland and
I
it
think,
could
sorry
not.
guys, Scotland with a Y. Scott, Lynd. It's fucking hilarious. I think it's hilarious. She's
Never-
called Scotland. Imagine she's called Cumbernauld. I wonder what bit of Scotland they
Well,
named her after.
Like see her word on the street is she's shagging she's shagging the network owner, the CEO.
I should never distracted you
and he's
because you're
called-
telling us this.
No, because I'm just telling you the full backstory of this whole thing, because this is how it's all kind of scandalous. This is how I was like really like, holy fuck. Because like a lot of the girls that are casted as like loads of shit leaking. So basically every time they have these seasons, they all fight on the internet as well, whilst it's happening, before, during and after as well, exposing all these things and all that. But one thing that fucking hangs is they never mention the fact that the internet is constantly talking about Scotland. Scary Too Harry with the motherfucking baddie. That's what she gets called.
Scary Too Harry.
Literally. She apparently has been shagging the CEO for years, allegedly. Allegedly, right?
Scotty Too Hotty indeed.
This has just been a common thing apparently, but he has married to this woman called Janisha John. She's stunning and all that, right? But she hosts all the reunions and all that. So in the last season, so she works at Zeus as well, obviously. So then this is the thing. It's like, right, is this like an open relationship or what? Because she obviously must know.
And is
she
it an
reads
open
all
secret,
the
I
comments.
guess?
Yeah, they just don't discuss that. Like, and then see on the last reunion for Baddies, before Baddies Caribbean, there was Baddies West.
Yeah.
No, was it Baddies West? Oh, no, it's Baddies East. Sorry,
Yeah.
it was there. Fucking too many Baddies, right? Baddies East. And on that season, there was a girl, Scotty, obviously, who was there. But then there's a girl who you've not seen yet on this season. She's not came in yet because she was like off sick. She's coming in like soon or whatever, called Anna Mac. But the two of them started beef last season, and it was basically all this bullshit. Nobody could actually really come out and say what it was because the both of them were shagging the CEO, and Scotty obviously was shagging her more, and that's how she got the spot on the season before to be on Baddies first. Type of shit.
But then he's did the same trick with his new pony, basically.
But I think he's got multiple. I think he's just like a wee shagger. But obviously, like,
I think he's just a wee shagger.
oh, have you seen him before? I'll show you a
No.
picture. You can
But is that
understand.
right?
You can
Obviously,
understand why he's a
we're
wee
s-
shagger.
but
No,
we're
you can
saying
understand
that-
why he's a wee shagger.
No,
because
I know, but we're saying this jokingly that he's a wee shagger. He is actually in charge of a network. We're talking about all this Dan Snyder stuff, but he's out here fucking putting it in all of them.
Aye, but they're all grown adults now, getting their cash, none of them getting a fuck. They're absolutely living their best lives.
It's just mad, isn't it?
Aye, like obviously, like we'll find out soon. There'll probably be like a surviving Zeus network at some point. This guy did say that his inspiration was Diddy years ago to
Smash him. That is the worst. We'll catch up on that soon, guys. But
But
fuck
he's not
me.
really said too much about him since then, so we'll find out. But look, so he gets called, his name's Lemuel Palmer, but they all call him Lemon Pepper. Like the whole internet just calls him Lemon Pepper. So now he's branded.
Oh.
But look, he's this little skinny guy. But
He
obviously, see if you
is
look,
not what
at
I
pictures of him
expected.
from years ago, he's obviously like a little fucking dweeb in school, like a little skinny, scrawny boy with the glasses and all that.
But that
right?
is like a Black
now-
McLovin.
but now
he's
he's-
in charge of Zeus.
But now he's got the money, so now he's just getting out the pussy.
That
But
is
apparently,
madness.
what else I heard is allegedly the only reason how his wife doesn't care apparently, and what loads of the girls have said and all that on different lives and all that is how this is because he pays for his obviously his wife's like fucking just living her best life now because how much money they've got, but he also pays for her whole family and all that, so that's how she doesn't say too much about him shagging all these other people. Apparently, allegedly, guys, I'm just spilling the gossip, talking shit.
I just did not expect him to look like that. Do you know what he kind of looks like? He kind of, well, first of all, that's a large forehead.
So like he's obviously seeing, so this is the thing, right? Can you see?
He looks like if Jude Bellingham.
Did you see the one where it says like lemon
and P.
pepper on
Diddy
his
had like a
necklace?
kid?
So the whole internet was like slagging him because his name's Lemuel Plumber. So like every time they were calling him, talking about all this stuff, all these people who were shagging, all that were calling him "oh little lemon pepper," right? That's what they were calling him, taking the piss. So he's seen these comments for so long calling him lemon pepper, right? And then he's got a chain, like a big chained out saying lemon pepper on it, like no giving a fuck. So like obviously him and his wife, all of them are seeing all these comments on the internet. But apparently there was other things happening with like behind the scenes and all that things and all that. Obviously like they just don't talk about it on the show, but it's fucking weird. But anyway, I'm just invested because they actually they snatched the wigs off. They're like,
right, guys,
boom, 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 boom. But
that was obviously like introduction.
There's about 40 security guards there at all times too, so they only get a couple of smacks in. Obviously, it's about 45 seconds.
Right, so that was a kind of long way about the introduction, but basically, anyway, if you've not seen the show, the general concept of the show is. Don't really know other than last night I watched.
I've not seen the show start yet, but
how long was that? An hour?
Aye.
Right, so the episodes I've seen the casting ones.
Aye.
And all we did, I'm not joking, was smack fuck out of each other. Like
they all had beef before the show started. So
yeah,
just...
they all somehow kind of know each other and have this like pre-identified beef. Fuck, these girls can fight. So anyway, last night we've watched the episode of Baddies Caribbean. Was that the first episode?
No, that's the third episode.
That's it. So we watched the third episode last night.
Can I just pause you before you tell this, just to explain this more to you because you've still not seen the full thing yet?
Yeah.
When they actually get into it, they're in Caribbean and all that, and they actually go to club hostings. So they'll go to different clubs and venues and all that. And it's
like Jordan Shore.
Like Jordan Shore, and they actually get paid to be there. But then obviously, because loads of them are different performers too, they will perform and all that too, cool. Different things, but also just there to turn up.
I've watched an episode where you and they were at a club before.
Aye, that is the actual concept. They go there, they get paid to go there, they actually get booked to go there, and like they actually do post on and singing like Baddies We Outside Tonight and all that type of shit.
Yeah,
but like, it's like the actual
club
promos like come and see us.
Either way, I seen no club promoting last night. What I did see was fucking left hook, right hook, 1, 2, good night. Do you know what I mean? Like I was fucking mind blown, like actually mind blown watching this TV show. I have never seen folk. First of all, one of the girls is called Meatball. That is fucking hilarious that she's called Meatball. I love that. Like, I love that she calls herself Meatball. She loves being a little meatball. She's like all up and in it. Like, she loves being Meatball. But anyway, basically, this girl comes in, right? She's called Gretchen. So all these new girls are getting introduced, like kind of imagine Drag Race when they're introducing the new cast, right? Some of them are coming in.
Some fucking Drag Race, mate.
They're talking about
drag your ass race.
Drag your ass across the floor race. But honest to God. So they're all talking and that, like the originals are in the house, they're all kind of mingling. There's been a couple scraps, bish bash, bong.
Nothing too major yet.
Like,
they've all just got to Punta Cana or something like that. They've all just landed in the Caribbean.
The Caribbean somewhere. Like they're literally just getting to the house. There's been a couple kind of beefs, like a little bit of scraps. Oh, in fact, no, there was a good one. One of the girls snatched her wig and flushed it down the toilet.
Pissed on it and flushed it down the toilet.
Oh, she pissed on it too?
She fucking pissed on it.
That other girl touched it with her hands. That's fucking disgusting.
I know.
Oh, babe.
Bearing in mind they were fighting and they'd been fighting in the episode before, the day before at the dinner party where they all first met, right? And she popped her shoulder out. Do you know who's on it? Do you remember Mariah Lynn? Mariah Lynn's on it. That's how these two girls were fighting, was because of Mariah Lynn. She's the one that sings the song. Oh, it's like pure viral. Everybody knows it.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, this girl has been scrapping. She's put her shoulder out. Then the next fight, she's went and scrapped again. She's had her wig snatched off her head, put down the toilet, pissed on and flushed. And that was the start. That was the beginning of the fucking episode. So then this girl comes in and they're talking this meatball.
Oh, that's it. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it. I can't take you back because I did the shit. I was a hoe. Do you know that song I'm talking about?
But that's what it beat.
This one.
NNWEMG. More money, I want your money. I want more money, I want your money.
Have you never heard the song?
Money, I want your money.
I don't know. Never heard it. We'll tell you the actual chorus.
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe.
And I'm admitting it.
I won't take you back.
You know, you heard that?
Nah, I've never heard that, but that's class.
I didn't realise she was actually on Love and Hip Hop on the seasons with Cardi B.
Oh, mad.
Aye, this is how this all comes together. So you watch it, you go,
It's all that kind of
right.
linked in. Right, okay, but anyway, she's had her wig snatched, flushed in the toilet, nightmare, fucking nightmare, first night as well. So that's
Sapphire, that's her name.
Right, Sapphire. She was she the snatchie or the snatcher?
She was a snatcher. It's Bianca that snatched it. She's the
Bianca
wig.
snatched Sasha's wig.
Sapphire's wig.
Sapphire's wig. Right, so anyway, Sapphire's had the wig snatched. Nightmare, start of the holiday. She's probably had that planned for a few outfits as well, so fucked it in big time with that one.
Aye.
But anyway, wig snatched. Then Meatball's beefing up this girl Gretchen. They're talking about, yeah, this white bitch Gretchen's coming in. Like, Meatball's bigging up this beef that she's got with this Gretchen. So they come in, and Gretchen's behind one of the first girls. She comes in, and then 3, 2, 1, Meatball sub straight to the fucking face, man. Honestly,
The girl's fucking backpack falls off. A little skinny arms can keep that backpack
fall
on.
off, mate. Fucking hell, Meatball nearly punched her back to the fucking States.
Aye, and also, guys, also for the chicks that wear, she had like at least like 25mm fucking
Yeah, like lashes
up
onto
to
the
the
brows.
Like they were the biggest lash extensions I've ever seen. See, by the end of the fight, guys, one full
Eye
eye.
stripped of everything.
I'm
but
telling
that's
you,
not
not a
even,
lash.
No, honestly, right. So we watched a girl actually full on rugby tackle a girl through the front doors, down 3 steps onto the concrete outside. I felt sick.
No, and then
watching
the
it.
white girl from Puerto Rico who's actually white. No, she said she's no white. Mate, she's white. Like,
Well, she's white.
Fucking
I'm
white.
not joking. She's as white as me.
She's as white as Oceanlea.
She's as white.
cutting about saying the N-word. She's cutting about saying the N-word in a room full of black people.
Oh
So
my God.
Every single one of them is just like boom, boom.
I've
Bear in
never-
mind, all the security guards are also black. And me and Oceanlea were saying, do you think they even want to protect it at this point?
Well, I was confused with this. She's been scrapping with this Meatball and she's getting all up and at it with Meatball. She's fired up and she's like, come at me, and then says that word and you could have heard a fucking pin drop. Like, if you've not watched this episode, there's about 30 girls here. Each one of them, I think, has a security guard each. I think they do actually. They have one-on-one
Everybody
security
is black.
guard.
Like everybody.
The majority of
the
this
full
cast
network
is black.
It's a black-owned
owned
network.
And she's just went and said it and she's saying it and she's saying
She
it.
kept on saying
I
it.
honestly have never wanted the ground to swallow me up quicker in my life.
Oh, I was
felt
dying
sick
off for her.
watching it.
And then they kept on beating her ass and then explaining to her, stop fucking saying it. And then she'd be like, I'm sorry, calm down.
No,
you know
'cause
what
at
I'm saying? And they'd be like, what is wrong with this girl?
Well, that's not even it, right? So at first that Scotland chick tried to say to her, mate, you cannot chuck that word around in a room full of black people. She says, our man's black, our granddad's black, our kid's black. She's surrounded by black people in Puerto Rico and that's part of her culture. They're saying, do what you want in your culture. We're telling you in this room right now, don't keep saying that word to us right now. Like,
What? But she didn't look as if she was young. She looked as if she'd been about the block.
yeah, she's been around for a bit.
Guys, I don't want to see. I'm not even going to say it.
Don't.
She didn't look the best. Like I was like,
No,
what
but
the
thing
fuck is happening
she said
here?
that and then she said to them, why the fuck are you saying that? And she said, I don't give a fuck. And then that's when she got beat again.
And then she
because
bit Jayla.
She actually bit a
Bit
hole.
this girl in her fucking ripper.
It was crazy, man. So after that, that's when she comes back, trying to say she's sorry, she's calmed down, blah, blah, blah. She kind of, know that she says, she doesn't really justify, she doesn't really actually say she takes it back at it. She just says she's sorry for saying
just
it in this
standing on the thing
instance.
that we say it where they come from and all
But she
this
just
shit.
stands on, she says it where they come from. But then anyway, about 2 seconds later, she's still been fighting with this lassie and she's just brought it up again and she's going and going. And I'm not joking, these girls one by one just took flying punches to her. Like this, honestly, fuck
Knocked
you.
her motherfucking Glock, literally. Knocked the Mario Kart clones at her head.
I'll be
Boom.
honest, see, for somebody that doesn't watch the programme, I've never found the programme kind of hard to watch like that. Like that was hard for me to watch. Like
I'm like that watching. I'm like,
I was watching through my t-shirt, like I felt sick and I couldn't, like, this girl, I've never seen a girl, like they kicked her off at the end of it, but I've never seen a girl fucking dig a hole deeper in my life. Talk about digging a grave, mate. She dug to China, like, honest to God. Like,
no, and as well, the fact that, well, we just about to come and watch now to that door. The fact that I wonder, sorry, I just had a mind blank there. I wonder how thick the contracts are for this show. Like, what?
I don't
How
understand.
does that
though.
work? Like, does the lawyers must have to, like, because how does
basically
that
the amount
work?
of punches that girl took to her head, right?
That's
Even
no
the girl,
right.
the girl that got fucking rugby tackled through the door, she could have broke her back. She landed on steps and all that. Like the amount of punches she's taken to her head.
They must
I
just
don't-
sign a life away on that
I
contract.
don't know how they can make that a TV show because watch these girls have proper brain damage in a few years. Because seeing football,
But it's not obvious it's a proper TV show, but it's on a network app, so they have full control of what's on that network app.
yeah.
So these people are like,
I just don't understand. Like,
that's why it's
seeing
not on any other
professional
TV
sports
network
these days,
because it
they're
would
talking
never
about-
be.
But in professional sports, they're talking about taking so in rugby, you get hit in the head, you're off for about 3 weeks, you don't work for about 3 weeks because you're getting recovery. Like instant hangs, you have to go for straight concussion tests. In football, they're talking about taking headers out of the game because of the brain damage it gives you. We've watched the documentaries on American football and all the tackles and
Melts
shit.
your
They talk
brain.
about that. Remember
And
that?
not even
remember
that, they were
Aaron
ripping that
Hernandez
girl's
thing?
fucking hair out
Yeah.
for so long. Like, and her real hair, not her wig. Literally, like,
at
Ocean,
the
you can't
root-
just, like, I'm not joking.
at
you're,
the
like,
root,
round
like-
and just like pulling it like
yeah,
that.
and we're
man.
talking about that Aaron Hernandez documentary on Netflix, remember? And he ended up getting, after he killed his missus or whatever he did, sorry, I don't remember, but he get brain scans and they're showing all the effects that him playing football, professional football, did to his head and how fucked up it is. These girls are taking punch after punch for like seasons at a time. I have so many questions, and as we said, I don't understand if the black security guards even wanted to defend that girl at that point because
Aye, baddies. Absolutely mental. So if you haven't been watching it, it's on Zeus Network. You just like,
do we watch it on Zeus?
you watch it on Zeus. You just download it. It's only like maybe like, I think it's like $4 a month or something like that.
No,
But to be honest, like, I'm no condoning violence. Definitely don't watch it with your kids because they'll definitely be going to school thinking like they're fucking gangsters. Like,
And
beating
anyway,
each other.
stay tuned for the Surviving Zeus Network.
to be confirmed.
To be confirmed.
Literally, but right, this is the next bit of gossip. Hold on, let me get my phone up.
B went to open her mouth about this earlier and I says,
I say,
I
So
don't
I've
know anything
actually
about
been
this,
holding
please
this
tell
in.
me on the pod.
Right, so Justin Timberlake, right?
Wait, first of all, tell me the thing about Glorilla.
Oh fuck. Right, so you know Glorilla. How do you say it? Glorilla.
Glorilla, baby.
Glorilla.
I love
Right.
that one. What's that one that's been
Here, ho, stump on pussy. Well, that's what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, glow.
Oh, you seen that? Oh,
I
you seen
love
that? She
that
goes, curbing on, get my tails, ho. Do you know
I
what she
love
says?
it.
Curbing on, curbing. Do you know what that means?
No.
Cuban, like Cuban necklaces. So she just calls it curbing. Curbing on, curbing. That's a Cuban on Cuban. Curbing on, curbing. That's what I was
curbing,
trying
I'm
to
in
say
the
to you.
cell, ho.
That's all I had to say about that thing. When she goes, curbing on, curbing, so get some hair, huh? I
Why
don't know
did
what
you
she's
wait-
saying, but it's brilliant.
Why did you wait until the pod to tell me that?
Don't know, because I just thought it was funny. And
I love
curbing
it. She's
on,
like,
curbing.
I'm popping in the cells, yo. Yeah, glow.
That pussy gone good.
I love putting it on when I go for a run. It's a pure good tempo setter.
I know, it's actually.
Yeah, glow.
So shout out to her, right? But before we talk about Justin Timberlake, so obviously, guys, this is big fat alleged, obviously, right?
Big fat alleged, this is literally a conspiracy. Justin, mind your own business.
Well, conspiracy, no conspiracy. So, backstory is, right, there's been, well, I've seen it on TikTok, but it's came from Instagram because it's been like screenshots that are now end up TikTok, right? This account's popped up on TikTok. Guys, I'll pop the fucking things up so you can see it. And this account is apparently Justin Timberlake's secret daughter, right? So I think for the world, I'm not really like caught up in fucking Justin Timberlake world, do you know what I mean? But apparently he only has 2 kids that he talks about, 2 boys, 2 sons, right?
All right.
So like this lassie's been in the dark and all that, she's not spoke about her. But this is because why? And I'm going to read you this out, right?
Oh,
I don't know how much I've got to
I
have
feel
to.
nervous.
So she's posted this and it's basically been, she posted this alongside.
What's the account name?
The account is called xauto_3000.
Right, okay.
So she's like started posting this, and alongside these, people have also been saying, and I've not seen these ones because I've not looked into the actual Instagram account. I've just been like following through TikTok. But people have been saying in the comments and everything that I've been reading that they know it's definitely true because like there's loads of behind the scenes stuff that the videos, pictures, and all that the account's also been posting that like would only associate to being the daughter of fucking Justin Timberlake type of shit, right?
What is in like in their
inside the house,
or-
things like that. Taking videos,
or at
and
least
all
it
that.
has to be someone
And
that's
evidence
immediately
of- and then-
close.
and then yeah, evidence of this. So no, this is what it says. Y'all know how I've talked about it in the past. So apparently this has been actually. So then I seen also in the comments as well that this has been worded about for years that he did have a secret daughter. Anyway, this has been
shit.
gossip. This next thing, this lassie's been trying to tell her story for years. But I think the woman who's the mother as well is also a bit cray-cray because I'll move on to that part in a minute why she's a bit cray-cray. But this is what it says. you all know how I've talked about in the past about having an abortion and how much it traumatized me, and said it was my boyfriend at the time. Well, what you don't know, it was my father who knocked me up and forced me into having an abortion. I was 14 years old. I wasn't getting my period and I was showing signs of being pregnant. I had a small bump that was visible if I wasn't wearing a hoodie or loose clothes. I took a test and it was positive, so I had to go to the clinic, and my dad threatened me if I ever told anybody about it, bad things would happen. So I've always had to play it on as a BF to save my dad's face because I was scared of repercussions and didn't even have a BF at the time. And this came from this Holy Grail account, and this is what in that fucking mental, right? So this was just not one thing. There was literally there was a lot of posts regarding this whole shit, right? And then it also went on to basically be like Justin Timberlake's daughter again. So her name's Iris Timberlake. That's her actual name, is Iris Timberlake.
Confirmed?
Yeah, confirmed, right? I don't know. Confirmed the women's name, right? But this is all alleged. This stuff obviously it's happening, man. Justin, fucking get away from me with it anyway. Lawyers, get to fuck. That's what I think about that.
Aye.
So it said, this is what her mum's been saying. It goes, I gave you everything and I've always been on your side. Was I the best in my 20s? No, shouldn't have been a mother, but you know what I have done. Basically, all this abuse her mum. I'm got to pop it up so you can read it because it is a lot, but I'll let you skim through it.
So what,
But
is her
it's
mum
like-
abusive as well?
Our mum's been abusive too.
Saying
Aye.
what?
You can read it here.
What's the general gist?
Read it out quickly because I went up stuttering.
Oh,
Not
there's
gonna
no
lie,
way
guys.
I can
There's
go
so
through this
much.
whole
These
thing.
are all texts that she's been posting and they all relate to like thingy too.
Yeah, so this is a bit mental, but basically I'm just reading it now. So this Iris is saying, well, the Iris is saying nothing actually. It's all text from her mum. But to be honest, it's kind of the usual narcissistic mum
She's
shit.
got a really nice.
Like, yeah, like, you know, everything you're going through, I went through 10 times worse with my parents. I shouldn't have had you when I was that young. You were diagnosed with ODD and ADHD,
and I think
and
as well,
I was ill-equipped to handle you. And just saying, yeah, you can't use your trauma as a crutch for everything. Like Gen Zers just basically use it to get
the biggest pussies and all this
yeah,
shit.
to the biggest pussies. Like, if you grew up in the home that I did, blah blah blah. If you hate me that much, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't you run away? Like, I ran away from my parents when I was younger. I had a list of chores to do whilst my parents at work, and if I didn't get it done, I got my ass beat. Had to babysit neighbours' kids at the age of 10 to try and get money to walk to the store to buy myself food because my parents didn't give a fuck. You have it so easy, you have no idea. You wouldn't know a hard life if it hit you upside the head.
Aye. So I don't think she'd been fully truthful with her mum about what had happened either with this situation.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't really seem. I don't think any of that actually related to the Justin stuff.
Aye,
But I
but-
think it's just crazy anyway because that is the usual narcissistic mum shit. Like, oh, I had such a tough life. You should be grateful for me just because I don't beat you.
But
Like,
this
I'm
is all the
sorry,
same
but that's
post.
like the fucking minimum standard. Don't beat your kids, you know.
So I just want to kind of find out, obviously, guys, I'm telling Oceanlea now because I wanted to tell her on the podcast so we can talk about it like this, but I'm going to do more research, and obviously as the weeks go on, we'll be able to keep on talking about it more on the podcast to think it, but I was just wanting to think it because that is what I'd seen this week anyway going on, but it had
we'll
literally, how
definitely need
many
to do a
likes
deep
did it
dive
have?
into that.
It had 101.9k likes on the post on thingy. Let me actually go onto TikTok and get the post up.
100% we'll need to look at.
I will look. There's like more pictures. I'll just screenshot this. Like, I don't know. Like, this lassie's obviously claiming this. I'm just like, fuck, it's crazy, isn't it?
But
It's
where's
like,
I want to see some of the proof. It's like, oh, there's me and my dad.
aye, well, this is what I'm saying. It's like, obviously, people are trying to debunk it. Is it not? And all that. It's just like crazy behaviour because it's actually all over TikTok. That's why I was like, I've talked about this because this is what's happening allegedly, guys. So I'm going to find out more and more over the next few weeks and keep on talking about it. Unless we get sued. Hopefully not.
So this one, I don't know if these are trying to debunk it though.
Aye, there is people
16
that are
years
trying to
ago
debunk it.
in May 2018 equals spring 2002. Iris's birth certificate says she was born on the 2nd of the 442. The math ain't mathing.
Exactly, because that.
February 4th, 2002. So
Oh.
maybe they'll count that as winter. I mean, it's not that far off, fuck's sake. Someone can be born early.
See, guys, I'm going to find out, but this was what I was talking about because obviously we're just discussing the gossip. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the allegeds and that. But I'd seen this all over and I was like, what the hell? So I was like, but I just hadn't had time to actually deep dive into it. But I was like, wait, I need to just put this on the list of things I need to talk about on the show. And the whole thing's crazy, and that. So, like, is it his daughter or is it not? I mean, poor girl anyway, like, I'm also thinking of that, and I hope none of this happened to her, but like, holy shit, innit?
This is a whole page. Iris Timberlake hoax. So this is Timberland. Justin Timberland.
Oh, aye. It's, what is it, Timberlake? Aye, Timberlake. Aye, I couldn't think. And the whole situation's fucking fried, innit? Innit?
Right,
So much-
okay.
so guys, we're gonna
I don't know. I
concluding.
reckon it's a hoax.
Do you reckon it's a
I
hoax?
reckon it's
I was
not
going to ask
true.
you. But it's such a bit over it.
But don't you think it's mad how we're at the point where we can just put that shit on TikTok and then it just spreads like wildfire?
Well, aye.
And see,
But I think as well, just now in this point in time, Hollywood and all that, it's not probably too hard to probably put something like that to go viral, because
Yeah,
people would
I know.
rather believe it than not at this point.
but that's the worrying thing. Sometimes I worry because put shit like that out, right? So say they put that out. Now it's spread enough that we've heard about it or you've heard about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then you tell me, I tell someone, blah blah blah. See if I've not checked what you've said and you've not checked what you've said, and it's just still shite.
Holy
How
fuck,
far-
imagine she's made that up. It's a pure bit of gossip she's made up.
Right, so that's it. It's the biggest game of Chinese whispers. No, Justin Timberlake's at fuck Diddy, fuck me for. Well, what is it? Fuck 50, fuck me for.
Oh my god, or imagine it was a plot twist. Imagine it was actually Diddy putting some marketing like, I'm going to pay some money to some other folk to get slandered.
but what I'm saying is, do that enough times, right? So we've just
Diddy's
believed
out
that.
here slagging other else.
No, but say that's not say that's not true, right? But half the world believes it's true now. But then see, next time we were talking about somebody like Diddy actually being a bastard, we'll go, oh, it's probably not true though.
Well,
That stuff
did
about
you see his
Justin
video
Timberlake
too?
wasn't true.
Did you see his
Right,
video?
well, that was the next bit, wasn't it? So did you seen his video about the whole Cassie apology? Did you see the video about?
I seen that
Oh
video.
my
My
God.
god, everybody's
Right,
seen that
guys,
video.
Serious
What the hell,
stuff.
man? What the hell?
This week was it TMZ that released it?
Aye.
I think it might have been TMZ.
And
that
then as
released
well,
it.
TMZ also released a post as well, and I seen 50 Cent had posted, been like, "You shady fucks," because 50 Cent's making documentaries about this whole thing, all the
I've
victims and all
heard.
that, and he sold it to Netflix because they were the highest bidder. And TMZ posted it, and he's reposted it saying, "Fucking cunts, we're trying to." Like basically saying like they were doing a documentary as well and it flopped, didn't get as much money, so they used a picture of him in his fat days when he's pure chubby.
Yeah,
he's
I
like,
seen
y'all
that.
used me, man.
Yeah, I seen that. I did
Can
think,
you even put a
fuck-
nice picture on
No,
him?
I actually did think that, man. I was like, fuck, 50's blew up, man. He's made like a pound
50's
these days. But no normal. But
50 cents hit the inflation.
talk about inflation. Aye, so basically TMZ brought out that video this week, and it's a video of so the story goes, Cassie's been leaving the hotel. She's been at a hotel with Diddy. Diddy's been partying, whatever. He seems
Abusing
to have
them like
maybe
that.
fell asleep because he doesn't seem to have been ready for Cassie to go. She's seen her moment. She's been out the door, coming up the hallway. He's came out his hotel room in his towel, got to her at the
And just
elevator,
literally skull dragged her
and
back.
just punched her, skull dragged her to the ground,
Just beating her up, man.
kicked her
Disgusting.
so hard and laid into it. I've not, like, honestly, talking about that baddies show, that was my fucking first shock of the week, was seeing that hang about with the old Diddy video, because that
Aye.
was disgusting to watch. And it's crazy as well because that happens in like a hotel hallway. What the fuck happens in his house with
I know.
security guards and all that,
I
and
know.
no one looking? And they say as well that she used to get beat up that often. She the same as Kim Porter, put in a hotel for a couple of weeks until their face heals. It's disgusting, and it's written down in Cassie's lawsuit as well. That part of it, so you can
But
that
she would
run
continue
that
stuff
civil
to stay in
lawsuit.
hotels for multiple
Mhm.
until her face and all that. It's just disgusting. Actually, obviously, do you know what I mean? A lot of other women go through it just like that too, and it's not even magnetised like that to that
Yeah.
level of publicity and all that around it. So
Do you know what I
it's
read
actually
this week
such a
as
shame.
well?
But I fuck him. Sorry, guys. Fuck you, Diddy.
Do
Literally
you know what I
hardcore.
read this week as well, right? And it's horrible. But again, I've not actually checked to see if this is anything remotely true.
Gossiping.
But I gossiping. But on Twitter, I seen someone say that basically Diddy made Cassie get her breast implants, and then the next day didn't they like him, so he made the doctor take them out the next day.
No way.
Well, that was just what somebody said on Twitter, but I swear to God, and the doctor was like, I can't do anything, I can't take them out, and he was like, nah, you're taking them out. So he made them take them out the next day.
It's like, where the fuck are these?
I
Oh,
mean,
God.
as I'm saying again, guys, completely unfact checked, but wow, like that is some crazy fucking shit.
So, Diddy, we don't accept your emotional apology.
yeah,
Emotionless
that
apology
was the
video.
follow up as well.
Disgusting.
Then Diddy comes out
Nobody
and
cares.
it's like the typical PR. I'm sorry, I hated myself at the time. I hate myself
I
now.
had to go do a lot of work with the,
had to
with
go
the
and-
chapel.
I had to go and do a lot of work with the big
That's
God. Fuck off. How about go and do work with the big DOG, you fucking dog? Know what I
know.
mean? He's a big dirty
Here,
fucking
Snoop
bastard.
Dogg's not really said fuck up at any of this situation, but actually,
Probably just smoking. I don't think.
he's just
He's-
watching back with the gossip tail like, I always knew. Because he just sits back.
Imagine we got to have a joint with Snoop Dogg one day.
No, we will.
Guys,
We hope Snoop Dogg's not a wee stinker in this situation too, because we really want to smoke a spliff with him.
we wouldn't even survive.
I would survive.
No, we wouldn't.
And yes, I
If
would.
you watch videos of Snoop
Yes, I
Dogg
would.
smoking with people.
Yes, I would.
If you watch videos
I'd
of
prepare
Snoop Dogg.
myself.
Mate, it'd be
I'd
orange
build my
segment.
tolerance up.
The orange segment round 2.
I'm ready for it.
No, have you watched
Imagine
videos?
hitting a badge, but oh my god, no! But imagine you're actually there. Imagine you're actually with Snoop Dogg and you're like, I fucked it, and you
We've
start
not
cleaning
even
out.
tried
and
some fucking California weed. Well, anyway, actually, I think the doctor's stuff comes from Colorado.
yeah, I think some of the prescription stuff you do get is American.
Anyway, I
Doesn't
don't
matter,
know
we're
what it's like.
rambling now,
We're
but
just rambling now, but
What the fuck were we talking about?
Diddy.
Anyway, I Diddy, fuck him, and that whole situation crazy. What other goss was on my gender? Oh,
fucking hell, she doesn't stop talking about gender this one.
gender, my agenda, you fucking idiot. My next thing on my agenda. Did you see Jojo Siwa's 21st birthday?
Fucking loser, man. Sorry. I'm not even sorry. I don't even know why I even say sorry at this point. Did any of they see it?
Oceanlea's been nasty and she doesn't care. She actually does not give a fuck that she's been nasty at this point in time.
No
Jojo,
wonder.
what are you doing?
What are you
What are
doing?
you actually doing, Jojo, at this point? Like, I'm not joking you, babe. I'm getting fucking fed up. You're getting the cunt ripped clean at you, left, right, and centre. You've got already got loads of money. Like, at what point do you go, nah, I'm going to take a day off. I'm going to just take a day off of this whole
She's
situation.
basically, what's happened is she's basically been on holiday. Not been on holiday, sorry. It's been her 21st birthday.
And she
she's
went
went to Disney World, wrecked in Disney
No shade
World.
to MD. No shade to MD that was going there for their 21st, right?
I've
She's
got
got
a wee bit of
hundreds
shade.
of
Adult
millions.
Disney people freak me out. Fucking grow up.
Aye, why are you going for your 21st?
For your 21st. Do you know what I mean?
Even
Going
go
a
the
random
next day.
Tuesday.
Even go the week of your birthday just as a part of your birthday celebrations. Why do you want to spend your birthday at
21.
Disneyland?
21, like that's the age they can start drinking. Talk about her wanting to.
I
She's
didn't even know you
literally-
could drink at Disneyland and all there. Oh god.
Well, I didn't know that actually. Although I think it's butterbeer for the wee Harry Potter bit. Is that
She's
normal?
sculling back butterbeer. She's like, yeah, I'm wasted.
I know, like Spiriamus, I'm
No,
21.
they were
bitch.
actually drinking like full drinks at the bar, like had beers and all that. And she
But
was
she's
like,
basically sitting on her 21st on a picnic table in fucking Disneyland. She's like proper kitchen talker.
everybody's just looking at her like a zoo animal. She's just sitting there pissed.
like a zoo animal, pissed, broad daylight, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Talk about standards. 2 o'clock
trying
in
to
the
sing a
afternoon.
song to folk and they keep on singing the wrong words back to her.
And she's having to like talk her words to them. Sis, go and find something else to do. Like it's your
She's
21st
never getting
birthday.
a shag again ever. I don't care. She has
Screams
never.
virgin.
Like, there's no way she's getting her hole again unless somebody's like she's paying for it. There's no way she is actually getting her hole. Because at this point, I'm not even believing she would even turn off that mode in the bedroom. She is full Jojo to the max in the bedroom too. Like she's
She's
probably.
like,
Also, bet she's
I
like,
was a
oh, bet she's no.
bad girl.
Do you know how when no Betty she goes, have you been a bad girl? Every time, didn't she?
Have you
Every
done some bad things?
do you need your karma?
Buy it here for $69.99.
Do you want me to fucking clip that bow on you? Arrgh. That's what she'd do. Oh god. Oh, it cringes me.
Oh.
No, gives me the book.
And I
Gives me-
just think move on anyway, man. Do you know what
Please
I mean? Like
stop.
she's actually said, "Oh, this is me. I'm in my adult era. This and that. Adult era. What adult era? You're at Disney in your 21st still."
And she's like, and I've seen her in interviews, and she's like saying like, you know, it does. Oh, she was actually in an interview with Joey Graceffa.
Joey Graceffa. I wonder what Joey Graceffa's up to.
I know. Well, interviewing fucking Jojo Siwa, mate. That's what he's doing.
Obviously, aye.
But he's
Was he Disneyland? Where?
no, he was just like doing it in like a white room. I don't know where he
Oh.
was. He wasn't in Disneyland, but he's just interviewing, and she's like saying like, you know, like, oh, aye, it's well the fact. Sorry, just before I tell this story, her fucking outfit on her 21st, guys.
I didn't even actually couldn't pay attention to it because I was too busy
Guys.
laughing at the rest of it.
She had a sparkly traffic warden's vest on. I'm no joking you. Like a fucking cap that says like finally 21 on it. The goggles and all that, finally 21 on it. Lanyards, multiple lanyards with keychains on them. All been like 21 queen, all that. Like I get it. Like you have
Like
one-
a hen do, like a Blackpool hen
hen
do.
No, like she's got like the oh my god. Oh god, like Oh God, I reckon.
Just it's over for her.
So the Joey Cassette thing, she says, like, doesn't with the song, and like when I wrote it with my writers, didn't write it, she took it off somebody, so with writers, and she's like, but like doesn't matter where you are, like in your head, like people like hate, like, love her to hate me and all this shit, you're still doing the stomp, you're still, mate, we're doing the stomp because we giggle every time we do it. When we're in the house, we're not doing it because I'm like, fuck, that this song's just so catchy, like it's visioned in my brain, you mosh stomping.
Aye,
and everybody
week,
watching
in a new
you.
place, she's doing it.
And every week, more people in the background watching you. Not in awe. They're not videoing you because they see Jojo Siwa.
Nah.
They're videoing you because I'm going to get a viral clip of every
She's
person
actually
liking
like a
this.
zoo
take
animal
it.
at this point. It's kind of sad.
It's
isn't
really
it?
sad. And her mum has got so much. And she talks about her team. And she's like, team, not that. But I actually think her team is actually her mum.
Well, her mum's obviously one of
Her
them.
mum's
but
a manager.
Aye, but she's not a one-man band.
No, not a one-man band. She's got these people around her. But I don't know. They all hate her.
For me, I worry because at what point in her life, is like she's 21 now, at what point in her life is she going to experience something that's actual, genuine and authentic? Because everything just doesn't seem like it's real.
Like, she's not...
Like she's got to get
take
to
a mental breakthrough, I think.
Aye, she'll get to be 60, 70, be like, holy fuck, my whole life's been
she's
no
going to get
normal.
to 27.
No, right, okay, 27 club.
100%.
I don't think we should say that, actually. That's like when they actually full top
Do you know,
themselves.
guys, have you ever talked about, have you ever heard of the 27 Club?
Have you heard about 27 club?
No, right. So basically, apparently, like 27, like obviously, I don't know, you might look around family members, celebrities.
It's called
into
Saturn Return.
The Saturn
That's why.
Return, yeah. And it basically is like when your life is just really takes you through it. I don't really know the full hang and all that. But
Oh,
Google
why
it.
they basically say that when you're 27 or around that time, Saturn returns to the place it was when you were first born. So basically, when you
like
get
a
to
planet
being
of chaos now, I don't know.
I don't know, I can't remember. But when you get to being like 27, it's like basically your life's check up to see like are you like basically came to your full true identity. So if folk don't really haven't found themselves yet or are struggling to be and live their true authentic life, then it's when they have to kind of step into the world of reality and like their life kind of can go downhill because they don't feel like they're living as an authentic self anymore.
So basically,
Then they'll
we're all
really struggle
putting
to
bets
live.
on. We're all putting bets on sports bet. We're all putting bets on for Jojo 27. If she has a mentee breakdown, we were all right. That this wasn't her life path. We all should have told her to stop, and she was just a listen to us. But if she gets to 27 and she's still rocking up with the fucking boys, easy peasy lemon squeezy, no issues about it.
Just like
Oh my god, I just have to just. But for now, Jojo, please, babe, please.
She's like, why?
Even the guy that was doing I seen the guy that was doing a Lamborghini on TikTok that was customized. I seen the video.
I say no.
No,
Just there's some tattoos
Oceanlea
you can't
didn't
do.
look happy. Oceanlea, he didn't look happy. He knew he was going to get the likes and the views. Nah.
But at what cost?
He's like that, like gun to the head. Like that. Hi guys, I'm so happy to be working with Jojo today.
Like so
And
bad.
we custom designed her Lamborghini with her face on it. Like this guy must have like a love for cars, and he was just tearing up in the
I
background.
know,
going, like,
because when
why
he
have you
sees
just
his
ruined
mate
this car?
next to like that, mate, I can't believe there's
You
some
done
things
that
you
to
need to
her?
say no. There's some things you need to say
Some
no
things you
to.
don't want to be associated with.
Aye, and that's one of them, isn't it?
Like it would have been a funnier story if Jojo had a really nice flashy. She still has a flashy car that was just not tarnished with fucking Jojo Siwa and her 15-year-old face on it.
Pissing
You could just
myself,
get
man.
that to fuck, and then maybe just say like, "Oh, I did want to do that idea." Like tell us about the ideas you had about wrapping your car with your face on it.
But the thing is,
But just say that the guy said no.
a bit of humility is all we're asking for. You say, so guys, I was thinking, I'm going to wrap my car with my face everywhere and my name, Jojo Siwa, across the side of it. And in our head, as your pals, we'll be thinking, holy fuck, how am I going to tell her she can't do this?
She must
Like,
not have one fucking friend.
no, but this is like, in real life, this is the way it goes, isn't it? You're sitting thinking to your pal, you cannot do that, but I'm going to have to like tell you aye, nod,
But
and then think how I'm
Oceanlea,
going to tell
no,
you that.
because you always have that at least one friend
Aye, but
that's
you've
brutal.
always got one friend that's brutal and
She
does
doesn't have that one clearly.
it. Aye, she doesn't have
She's
that,
got
mate.
not one brutal pal about her.
Mm-hmm.
To
I
be
need
like,
a bit of
mate, get a
honesty.
grip.
I'll know how to. I'll just tell you exactly how it
Oceanlea is that
don't I?
pale person for me.
I'm that person for everything. It's not really a choice. I don't know I'm doing it half the time, to be honest.
But fuck me, Jojo.
Fuck me dead, Jojo.
Fuck me dead, Jojo. It's absolutely.
Fuck me dead, Jojo.
I'm fucking rooted, mate. I cannot cope with your fucking bullshit.
And people say that Australia's no real. She's no real.
She's no real.
She's a fever dream.
I'm genuinely not joking. You guys know that I'd be starstruck. If I fucking seen Jojo Siwa in real life, I would maybe take a stroke.
But the thing is as well, be right, the problem is with her, everything she does, she declares what it is as she's doing it. So she says, this is iconic. You're not to decide that.
No,
you know-
this is what I seen. I seen a theory. This girl said that exactly. She said, what's happening here is, like, she's talking about being a bad girl, this and next thing, right? Because there's examples like, oh, she could have done, you, like, be the bad girl, give us bad girl energy.
Just don't
Don't
tell
fucking
us.
tell us, because it's no longer a bad girl, babe. Like, obviously, like,
Who else
could
tells you
actually
about
say,
the
like,
marketing plan?
but it's not even like a girl saying like, I'm a bad motherfucking bitch, because like they're popping their shit and they're giving you that and you're like, no, I believe you.
No.
She's like, I'm a bad girl, and it's like,
But you've just told us 2 weeks ago that you struggled to say I was a bad girl. So now we don't believe you. And we obviously know you're not a bad girl because you've got glitter gel everywhere. Everywhere. It's in your hair.
And
Do you
you
know what I
eye.
mean? She farts glitter.
like, have you ever went 2 weeks without washing your hair?
And see, the thing is, what I don't
Have you,
understand.
Jojo?
See,
No.
when we were in Magaluf and we put that glitter in our hair for one night, I was pulling stars out my arsehole for about a month after we came back. She must just have glitter in every crack, everywhere, at all times.
But no, then she's talking about, like, I seen a video of her as well. Oh no, I seen another one. It's just continuous cringe. I'm not joking. I seen a video, right, and she's like talking about her tattoos that she's only, bear in mind, only just got since she became friends
I
with
actually
E
think they're
Flip about
temporary
6.
as well.
No, she got no. They are something.
Some of
And
them are
she's
real.
like, oh, but like now I'm like scared because like what if like I got these because of memories? It's like basically my exes. Like it's like different things like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is like about my first tour. Like she's literally go, it's not fucking real. Like obviously have your achievements going. I'm so proud of my first tour, and this is something to remember it by. Every tattoo in her body is about something business related, Nickelodeon related, or an ex, mate. And she's going like, but what like, and now I'm kind of scared. Like, what if I get older? Like, bro, you only go these tattoos about you at least get a. I mean,
Aye.
usually if you've got a tattoo
She
fucked up,
screams at
even if
somebody
you
who
know you've
writes
kind
an
of fucked up,
autobiography.
you can accept it for at least 5 years. You're like, I still like it, and then you kind of come to accept it. You got these about 3 weeks ago.
No. But she does
This is
scream at she
concerning.
does scream at somebody that writes an autobiography by the time they're 19. You've not lived your life. You carry.
Fortunately, I think she probably has. Do you want me to check?
Aye, you can Google it.
Let me see. Jojo see what autobiography.
No, honestly, she's riddled it.
Oh fuck. Sorry guys, I just got my nails back on. It's pure hard.
You know, this is my nails this week, guys.
Oh my god. Yeah, does it work?
Mm.
Was it, mate? She's about 13. Look, Jojo Zero Guides to the Sweet Life.
Oh my god, guys, to the sweet life of what?
This is our bad girl, ladies and gentlemen. So Jojo, get well soon.
Sorry
is all I
sorry
have
for
to say
shit
to that.
talking to you every week for a month.
And it is what it is. And do you know what? You actually don't give a fuck. So that's it. We're going to still talk. You actually don't care. You never even probably got to see this again in your life. I mean, maybe one day she might see it.
And as well, right, we're no measure of like how to be cool and that. But fuck me, doll, you're taking yourself a hard time. Like,
We are not trying to say we're the coolest.
but
by
we've
any
we've
means.
taken the bullying spinner, so we'll teach you how to stop getting bullied.
So, moving on from Jojo, before we wrap it up, right? Because we did just wrap it up, but I need to tell Oceanlea this story.
I'm a wee bit nervous.
This is actually two endings to what this could be, because I need to clear up that I can actually post this story, because it's fucking mental.
what?
No, it's the most mental
How
story.
did you really forget about it if it's that mental?
Because it's actually not celeb gossip, it's actually a bit of gossip. It's not a bit of gossip, it's actually just a story. It's a bad boy, puts that information.
Bad boy, I put something for
And
me.
shout out to this girl, and shout out to the girl who's it's about. I don't actually know who she is. I just know the story. I don't know who the girl is personally at all. I just know
fucking
the
hope we
story.
don't know before you tell it.
No, but one of my friends told me I just need to find out. I'm going to click double